The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
Let me switch gears if I could. You probably saw we were talking with John McCain a couple of minutes ago. We aired a little bit of that Priorities USA ad. Should the Democrats be releasing an ad that accuses a presidential candidate of being through inference of being responsible for a woman's death?
First of all, that's a Priorities USA.
I understand.
It's not a Democratic ad.
Well,
it's a Priorities USA Super PAC ad.
Correct.
Which we
Do you
have
deny that
nothing
they're
to do
Democrats?
with it. I have no idea the political affiliation of folks who are associated with that
Bill
Super
Burton,
PAC.
who used to work in the White House, worked for the Obama campaign in 2008?
That is a Super PAC ad that is not affiliated with our campaign or with the party.
What
However,
do you think of the ad, though?
What I think of the ad is that there's no question that the ad raises facts, such as that Mitt Romney, when he was CEO of Bain Capital, bankrupted companies, laid off workers, cut their benefits, and made millions of dollars in profit. And that ad points out that there are consequences to making decisions like that that impacted people's lives in a significant way.
But this
That's what that ad was underscoring.
But this idea that the timeline of the ad is such that the direct inference is that because this man lost his health insurance, his wife died from cancer, does not appear to be the case. She had her own insurance with her own employment, lost that insurance. It was 6 years later.
It's really interesting that there's no indignation and the hypocrisy that exists. Where is the indignation on the other side that Super PACs affiliated with Mitt Romney's campaign or in support of Mitt Romney's campaign?
I don't think that they've ever inferred that somebody has died.
They've inferred that Barack Obama isn't even American. They've questioned whether his birth certificate is legitimate. There are so many questions that question Barack Obama's patriotism and whether he's even an American. Where's the same indignation? Is Fox condemning the Super PAC ads in support of Mitt Romney in the same way that there's been such indignation over this ad? The bottom line is Mitt Romney, as CEO of Bain Capital, profited from bankrupting companies like GST Steel, cutting their benefits, firing workers, and made money anyway. And there are consequences. That has an impact on people's lives. And the person in that ad wanted to talk about what he thought the impact on his family's life was.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.